Hello, Go Thunder Dragons. It's Miss Rockmore, and today I'm here to tell you a little bit about our home learning expectations. Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about. First, we're going to talk about something called Zoom. Then we'll talk about the expectations for working at home. We'll talk a little bit about your workspace, and then if you have any questions, you can have your parents email me or Mr. David, and we'll answer them as soon as possible. All right. So Zoom, what is it, Jackson? So Zoom is a game that we play in the classroom, but this is not what I'm talking about. Zoom is going to be the website that we use to teach you. So in the past few weeks, you guys have been using Seesaw mainly and going on the How website. Now, you'll still go on the How website. You'll still use Seesaw, but we'll post videos on Seesaw from Zoom. And there will be a link there that you can click on, and your parents can help you with that, and it'll bring you right to the Zoom website for you to do your learning with Mr. David and I. And one of the most important things about Zoom is the mute button. It doesn't look like this, but you want to mute yourself because the computer picks up so much sound, and if we can hear sound from everyone's house, we won't be able to hear your teachers. So make sure you mute yourself. All right, and so Zoom will look something like this. I don't know if you guys can see the picture there, but here it is. It'll look a little bit like that with your faces instead. And sometimes during Zoom, you'll have to go to different pages on your computer, but we'll talk about that later. All right, tips for home learning. So this is going to be tough for me. So I know it might be tough for you, but unfortunately, there is no eating while you're learning at the computer. Womp, womp, womp. I know. So make sure you have a good breakfast before you get on the computer for your home learning. And we'll have time for a snack and lunch. So just make sure you eat before you get on the computer. Also, you don't want to have your pet with you while you're doing home learning. So keep your pets either in another room or just away from your learning area because you don't want to get distracted. Another one that's going to be hard for me, no pajamas at the computer. So I know many of us have not been putting on very many clothes and we've just been lounging in our pajamas, but when you come to your computer for school, you have to remember that you are doing school, so you need to put on clothes, pants too. All right. Another thing, try to remind your parents and your siblings, friends that may be over, when it's about to be your learning time, so no one distracts you from learning. Also, you may not have your computer in the bed, so you don't want to lay in the bed while you're doing your work. You want to get up, go to your workspace at a nice table or a nice desk or a nice flat area to put your computer down on because you want to make sure you keep your computer safe. And yeah, just try to do your best. I know this is all new for everyone. But think about it as you're going to school, even though you're at home. So just remember to try to remember that even though you're at home, you're doing school. All right, your workspace. Here's my workspace that I shared with you guys. I have my desk. I have too many computers. I have my writing utensils there and there. I have paper. I have books. I have sanitizer. But these are some things that you'll need too. You'll need your desk or your table, pencils, paper, your books, your reading bag. And also you can have a reading buddy. So you don't want that to be a friend or a sibling. Use a stuffy for a reading buddy if you want to. Now there will be times where Mr. David or myself will tell you, all right, now it's time to read independently or by yourself. So you can get a stuffy, and just like we do at school, you'll find a nice quiet spot still near your laptop, because you will have to come back and you'll read. All right. Last thing is, we miss you guys so much. And I miss seeing all of your faces. And one thing I miss the most, wait for it. It's
peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly
All right, guys. All right. So I hope you learned a lot. And if you guys have any questions, call or email Mr. David and I, and we'll be glad to answer them. Have a good day.